Good morning everybody, it's Denise Junk Journals UK. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. So we're back with the daisy green cover that we made yesterday. So it's dry. I put some, can't remember if I did that yesterday with you or not. I showed you it yesterday anyway. I've just put some cotton material in the middle too, because it's only card, to give it a bit of protection, and yeah, cover the lumpy bumpy bits up. I think once the signature's in there it will be fine. It's just where I've stuck two pieces of card together and folded it, it's come up in a bit of a crease, but it'll be fine. You know, you can see that lumpy crease there. If I folded that the other way it would crease. So that will have lace or something on the outside as well. So we're utilising this card as the cover, just to keep the pages inside in a decent state. Sorry, I was thinking about what I was doing then. So this is the frame that I did the napkin on yesterday. I like the way it's dried, and this is the gold one that we painted. Also like the way it's dried. It's very gold and yeah, very glamorous, that one. I'm liking this one though, because although the daisies have dried white, they're not as bright white as I expected. Obviously once you've taken that white backing from behind them, whatever colour is behind it, you know, has an impact on the white. So I think I've decided on this one, just because it is yeah, it's bringing the white out that little bit more. I was going to yes, what's the word? Right, I think I can see one. Let's see if I can get it while still attached to you. Oh, emery board is what I was, sand it down, that's what I was trying to say. I was going to sand that down and I didn't. I just went off and let it dry and didn't do anything. Oh, not on top of that. I'm going to, yeah, gild it. I gilded it a little bit, didn't I, with my finger when it was still wet yesterday, because I couldn't contain myself, couldn't wait. This gives it a bit more of a shabby look as well, actually. Quite like it. Not gilded, but I am gilding this one. Just wondering if to pop those holes out. Excuse my arm there. I think I will. So where it's covered up the holes in the there's one there, isn't there? Do you want to poke a hole where there wasn't one? In the frame itself, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I prefer them poked through, couldn't decide. Yeah, so rather than it looking like a piece of paper that's on it, it looks more like a pattern, paint pattern that's worn off, rather than there's just a bit stuck on. Let's just do that a little bit there. Sorry I didn't do it before I came on, but I know some of you will like to see it in action anyway. Get in there. So yeah, I read in the comments that some of you had a preference and some of you liked them both, and was pleased you weren't making the decision. So, but I think the colours made the decision for me. I like them both as well. Oops, I was trying to poke where there wasn't a hole then. Is there a hole? Yes. I think that might have had a bit of paint as well, because it did not want to go through. That's it, that's better. Just that little bit there, it's got a right straight line on it. That's better, I think. I'll put some gilding on it as well. Right, I won't gild it until the end, or until I'm about to stop the camera for some reason, because I have to go off and wash my hands, because I am going to do it with my hands. So yeah, that one's going on there. But what we'll do is we will build a signature, and then I'll gild it and then stick it on, so you get to see it stuck on. But I don't think we'll be sewing the signature in today. I might, I don't know. Let's see how we go anyway. So building a signature, what have I brought with me? So what I'm wanting to do is use up, the whole point of this is use up some ephemera, use up some book pages. So I've had this kicking around for a while. And love it though I do. It was way too big for anything, so I just decided to fold it in half. and pop it in. It's quite nice that way up actually, isn't it? Yeah. But I want to, just so it doesn't look like a frame on a piece of paper, I want to stitch some fabric down both sides of there. Yeah, we might put some paper as well on there for journaling on. So I'd like that in, but it needs some work. What have we got here? Right, we've got some pages from previous sort of use up book page journals. So that's a bit bluey, that one. I don't know. Well, it's got green. And it's a summer journal, isn't it? So we're going to go. Are we going to go summery, plants, flowers, that kind of thing? It is very blue, but there is some. Well, we'll see. We'll put it on one side and see. I would like to use it up. Oh, yep. That's definitely green, so that could go in. And that's got some blue and orange in it, so we might be able to tie that in with that. A book page that we didn't use from a gooseberry, from some kind of a botanical book. Gardening book, I think. I might be wrong. Another digital. I think that's the Janie B digital. Now obviously the blue is very blue again. We'll put that with I don't know. Yeah, we seem to have a lot of blue, don't we? Just a plain white one. Very boring, but we could mat something onto it. And a cream one. This is a page from, I love this book. This is a Laura Ashley book, Interiors Design book. And it's very oldie worldy. Well, if you know Laura Ashley, it's their kind of, yeah, I love it. Yep, I think we'll find that, because that's sort of greens and browns and muted. Botanicals, yep, definitely have that one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is grungy wallpaper, just 2 different colours, digital. It's got the green though, so 6 quite possibly. Map. Now, are we very blue? We've got quite a bit of green going on there. Can we make a... Don't know, we'll put it on the don't know pile. Right. Right, so I've got some some of my coffee dyed pieces. 1, 2, 3. So we'll use those to fill in any pages that we need. Oh, this is a front page out of a book. What do the flowers look like sideways? Yeah, I'm going to put it in. They're pretty, aren't they? Well, I'm going to add it to the pile. We don't know what's going in yet, but yeah, I don't mind a sideways on flower. And like I say, that's a lovely blank page there. That can easily be covered or matted. Okay. And again, music is there's another page from that book, let's put it in. Music is another good standby. It's not necessarily a use it up though. So let's see how many I've got that I want to use up, or I might be able to use up, which is these book pages, and then we'll see what we need to bulk it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, they're all different shapes and sizes. I'm going to put these blue ones to one side, I think, because blues and pinks. Yeah, because I will be doing another one of these, because I won't get that much ephemera in here. Okay, so they can live to fight a pile another day. What did I say? 8. I like about 12 or 13. 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoops. Sorry if that made you think it was coming straight at you. I'm just thinking about one of those lovely envelopes from Violet, because they were very botanical. You just have a dig. Here we go. And rather than just have them sitting on my desk with me loving them, I love that one. That's nice, isn't it? It's a beautiful, is that a hummingbird? It's got a very long beak, I don't know, it's very beautiful. What have we got going on? Oh yeah, green and gold inside, look at that. I think it's green. It's coming across green anyway, it could be grey. Yes, let's pop that one in. Okay, so that would make 13 if I used all of these, wouldn't it? Do we want 13? Oh, there's this one. So we perhaps only want 2 of these. So I won't put music in then. Let's just put 2 coffee dyed. Let's put 3 coffee dyed in. Take the music out. Yeah, because that's nice journaling paper if I leave it alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 with that then. Do we think that's going to be too much? No, I think we're all right. I've put a little spine in there. Yeah, take one out. It's going to be too much. I'm just thinking by the time I put ephemera in it, I want to be able to put ephemera in it. I don't want it to be huge. It's going to have pockets on the inside, isn't it? And it'll need a fastener. Need to think about the fastener. Right, let's make a signature. That's what I said we was going to do. So what's the smallest page we've got here? Looks like, I don't know if you can see or not. Obviously that one, but that. Let's have a look what we're looking like size wise. Yeah. That looks a perfect size, I think. It is. Right, let's see. Let's see if we can measure it. I'm not cutting it, I'm measuring it. So that's 12. It must be 12 1/4. What an awkward size. So I suppose that could be a little bit shorter, couldn't it, if we go 12 1/2? No, let's go 12. Yeah, because they're going to push out that way, aren't they? Let's go 12 then. So 12 width, and obviously some in the middle will need to be a little bit thinner than that. What are you like then? No, quite. Oh, not too bad. Oh, in fact you are 12. Super. Yeah, let's do all the widths and see if that brings up a problem, and then we'll do the heights. Now I appreciate this might be boring, but it's essential. Just saves a lot of work later on down the line. Yeah, chopping them all to the same size. Right, might do this one a little bit wider, just like a millimetre wider, so it can be an outside cover, and the same with that one. Just a millimetre wider, so I can kind of have those near the front. I think I like that. Yeah, I'm really into this country garden kitchen at the moment. That old oxo tint. Yeah, we'll have that one near the front. I'm not supposed to be doing that, am I? Oh, this can have a lot of it. 12. Yeah, there. So that's taken even more of that. No, it hasn't. Right enough, I was going to say, but it hasn't. 12. Sounds like the sun is making the walls click and clack. There must be. Oh, am I going to lose a lot of that? Beautiful picture. Let's go bigger than 12 and lose as little as. Yeah, I'm going to lose the roots, which I quite liked, but it's never mind. It's all right. Let's just take the edge off this, because I'm thinking I could do it at 12 and leave myself a strip, you know, because I'm so short of paper. It's a shame to, especially when you've dyed it yourself, coffee dyed it yourself, such a shame to lose it, isn't it? So if I fold it about there, yeah, I've not really saved much of a strip, have I? It was a good idea though. Take some off there. Yeah, and it's got a bit of white. Never mind, the thought was there. Well, it is still a strip, I suppose. It is. 12. Yep. And the same here, I think I'll do the same. Save myself a strip. There are a few strips there, aren't there? Let's have a look. And they've all got white edges. I'm going to be... Oh, I don't like it. Oh, good or bad, whichever way you look at it, I'm throwing them. Because I've got more scraps. It's going to be scraps on. I've obviously folded that not very straight. Scraps on Sunday. Tomorrow I'll be using some up, but honestly I have got so many scraps. Right, was that them all? I didn't feel like 13, I bet it did to you. Okay, which one will we go in by? This one. It's as if this one was made for this book. I love the gooseberries. Yeah, it is just the perfect size for the book. I suppose it could be a little bit wider, but we've done it that wide now. Height is what I was looking. Was it the perfect? Yeah, and I don't want it any higher than that. That is the most I want it height wise. I can't do it on there. I still don't understand the markings on here on this grid. I understand them that way. I don't understand that. What's going on there? I don't know. Let's have a look. We are so 7. 18.5 centimeters. 7 and what's that for? 5/8. 7 5/8. No, because 4/8 would be 7.5. Don't know. It's more than 7 1/4. It's less than 7.5. So 18.5 centimeters high is what we want maximum. So let's just put some little marks on these, because I can't follow that mark on the... Oops. Right, what did we say? 18.5. Oh, Denise. Yes, we said 18.5 maximum. And you are 19. See, oops. Want a little bit off. Oh, you want it off this end. This end. Oh, we'll lose more flour that way. Let's take it off this end and trim that end. So put 18 3/4. Right, we want some off each end. Oh, I hope this is going to work out. I seem to do this bit different every time I do it, but because I like to just enjoy my crafting. There's no formula mostly that I follow for things. I used to try and make myself... Is that upside down? But does it matter? No, I want the picture. 18.5 is there. Yeah, I used to try and make myself be a bit more organised, I think, which is where it came from. But these days I'm just a suck it and see kind of girl, which is making me enjoy the craft even more. Yeah, they all should have been the other way on, really. Never mind. Never mind. Now, I could stop the camera and restart it when I've got them all. Shall I do that? Because, yeah, you must be fed up of looking at these pages now. Okay, I didn't do anything else without you. I just cut them and then turned it straight back on again. Oops. Gosh, which two did I do a bit longer? That one, didn't I? And that one, was it? Or was it that one? Right, what would I like from Oh, I've got a middle page because I've got that. What would I like for a front page? Quite like those gooseberries, but I don't know if I want to. That was one of the smallest ones, wasn't it? Quite like them though. Or shall we have some flowers at the front? Oh, I didn't cut the bottom off that. Look, I'll have to do something with that. What do we want inside there? The rust one? Is that a bit dark? Flowers. Yeah, I might need to trim that down. Where's that? No, let's have that. Yep. Decisions. That wasn't sorry, that lovely green, wasn't it? Should we have it the other way out? Oh. Oh, it looks like it's got a two fold in it. Been folded in two places. I'll have to have a look at that. I want to use it though, so what do we think to that envelope on the inside of that? I quite like it actually. Even before I put it in, I knew I was going to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I lost a page somewhere. It's quite darkish. I know I wanted greens, but I don't know. I feel like it needs a bit lightening up a bit. I'm not sure about that one there. Let's just have a look what we put out. Oh, I know. I went to 12, so that I could add plenty of ephemera, didn't I? Yeah, I don't think it's going to take the blues though. I don't know about the map. No, not the map. Right, so I have got down here. I'll just dig them up for you. Ooh, flowers. Now that yellow one's going to add a bit of colour, isn't it? It's a nice double one though. Let's have a look. Flowers, music. Oh, some more book page here with a lovely tree. Let's have a look what else we've got. Turn it round. Oh, it's one of my bird books. This is just telling you, I think, where the birds live. That's a nice cottage, isn't it? What are we like size wise? So what did we say across? Can't remember. 19. No, that was the height. There were 12, weren't they? 11, yeah, 12ish, which would be 24. And we're at 22, so there wouldn't be a bad what size. Cut in half. That's folded in half, I should say. Let's have a look. Be nice to use some more of these up. Obviously, they're going to be smaller than. We're not too far out though. Oh, it's got some lovely. Oh, I'm liking that page. Whether it'll lighten it up or not, I don't really know. Now I'm thinking maybe we could mat some of that yellow onto one of the pages. That'll brighten it up, won't it? Okay, so I'll just leave it there next to me. What height are we going, did we say? You've just done it, Denise, so you should remember. 18.5. Although, yeah, there's all that picture at the top. Yeah, I think I'll have all that. Okay, just bear with me. So I am going back to my 13 just to put something more colourful in. I don't know that it is. Where did I draw my line? There, small charge. Was it on the other page? Why does it say small charge? There. Just ever so slightly nibble that edge down because of the torn edge on it. I'll make it a little bit unstable. That's it. It literally was nibbles, look. Okay. I'll have to keep that piece, that's too big for me to part with. Oh, alright, over there you go. Right, so I'm putting another piece in. I don't think it's any lighter, but so it's Exmoor, the Forest of Dean, and Exmoor again. Gorgeous. We do have some gorgeous countryside. Right, so I don't know that I wanted it in there. I wonder if that, where's the wallpapery one? That might be nice in there, that one. Yeah, those colours, those hues go so much better. I'm going to take that white off the bottom because I don't like it. It's definitely not in keeping with the picture that's there, or the grungy wallpaper. Right, so I've got grunge and grunge, let's put that in between. Right, let's see what we've got now. I'm also wondering if I'd like to sew some, I think I might like to sew some bits down the pages. This might be a candidate for the yellow mat, or shall I take that out entirely and put some yellow? No, I think I'll mat it. It's not dark, but it's plain and boring. It's offending me, it's so boring. Other than that, love that page, love that page. Yeah, I like the wallpaper next to that. I like this next to that. Ditto. Oh, I've got some blue inks, I've got blue flowers in. Yep, like that. These will have nice things put on them like that, but it's going to need something to stabilise it. So it's going to need some, that's going to need matting. And yeah, I like that bird in there. Okay, so that is going to be the signature. I will what will I do? Sew some material down the side, and then I will film, won't be in this video, but I will film me sewing it in and add it to one of the videos where I'm working on this, so you get to see it. Okay, so let's just put some of this. Right, cleared all my card away, didn't I? Let's put it on a piece of scrap that we can then use. Just bear with me a tick. It's a little piece. If I do it on that, I can then turn that into something, can't I? Rather than stick my finger in there, which I don't want to do, because this, I've just heard that it goes off, and I can imagine obviously you've got germs on your finger, haven't you? So I don't want to introduce, you know, germs to it and lose the whole pot, because look how much is in it. That's going to last me for years. Now, it was Lara said to me in the comments that she's seen this in a lovely peacock blue kind of colour. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Anything peacock blue sounds lovely. And I did say to her, I did answer her, and I said, although I didn't get mine from the range, I got mine from Amazon. I did see it in the range last time I went, but I didn't look close. I just saw it and thought, oh, they've got that. I think that's enough. But I'm not, you know, now she's tempted me with the colours. I mean, look how much I used out of that. She's tempted me with the other colours. I might have to have a look next time I go. Right, I'll just go wash my hands, then we'll stick it there. You didn't even know I was gone, did you? Only now my hands are clean and they smell lovely. my mum-in-law bought me at Christmas a lovely dispenser, Laura Ashley soap and hand cream in a beautiful ceramic stand for your bathroom side. Lovely, and I saved it all the time from Christmas till moving in here. So yeah, it's a pleasure really to wash it off my hands. Right, what was I doing? Oh, this is just some fabrics. I had them on the side anyway, I haven't just got them, that I thought I might put on some of the page edges or use on, you know, in the journal somewhere. So they're all kind of brights and greens, and just a couple of pieces of lace there kicking about. I dug these out of my fabric snippets, old fabric snippets that I've had a little while. So I thought they were in the colour scheme. I've very much got blues and pinks, so I need to do a lot more with the greens and yeah, creams and browns and beiges. But they've been in there a while, so I might, you know, pop those on a couple of the pages, as it's an eclectic journal. Often if you've got a theme or a colour you can't do that, but they, you know, they should go on the pages lovely. And this is one that I made after being inspired by the lovely Anna Milford, who I've noticed has her own YouTube channel. Well, I say I noticed, I didn't know when she sent me all this that she had a YouTube channel, but yeah, the last 6 months or so I've been watching her. So yeah, and it is just called Anna Milford if you want to pop on and find her. Right, shall we get this stuck on? I know that that's probably not dry, but I don't think it will make any difference. I need to think about how am I going to close it. I think it's just going to have to be something at the sides, isn't it? I can't really wrap anything either over or under that. So I probably need to go that way a little bit. There's not a lot of room, is there, for a closure? Yeah, it's going to have quite a smallish closure. Right, I'll have to have a think about that. Let's get this on so it can be. I'm going to fabric tack it, if I can find it. Yeah, because time is ticking away. And I'm literally going to just fabric tack it and then put something in there just to, oh, what's the word, bulk it up a little bit, that's what I'm trying to say, so it doesn't push flat. That's it, so I can press against it and not, that's it, that's what I needed. So it's a lovely, lovely day. I am quite warm, and I'm filming all day today to get ready to go to the caravan tomorrow and leave you with plenty of films. Like I say, I may well, although I don't know, I was going to say I may well film while I'm there, but as it's our first visit and we're just opening it up, there's going to be a little bit of, not a lot to do, but a bit. I think time, we're only going 3 days, so time will get away from me probably. And we want some R&R, rest and relaxation. Yeah, so I maybe won't film this time while I'm there. But I have filmed at the caravan previously. If you've been with me for over a year, you'll know that. This is the concentration. I'll let your ears have a rest 2 minutes. It's like taking a line for a walk. I wonder if I needed this much on it. Yeah, so after the last video somebody also asked me, I think it was somebody in America, I just surmised that by the name, where I got the frame from. Unfortunately it wasn't from Amazon. I wouldn't be surprised if you can't find these on Amazon, but it was from The Range, which is a UK household store, and they do crafting, and is that the way up I wanted it? No, I wanted it that way, and things like that. Oops, I guess it's going there because that's where I just flung it. Right, are we right way up? Are we square? I wanted some lace on that edge, didn't I, as well? It's going to have to be thin lace. Do I not have a cloth? Surely I have a cloth. I had one earlier. Just the one. I just don't want to spoil it if I've got any dampness or glue or anything on my fingers. I think that's holding pretty well. What I need to do is stop poking it now and let it dry. Yeah, I might just get a fastener on the through. Through is what I'd like, but I don't know, might not. We'll see. I'll have to have a think about it. Maybe I can have a clip or something on the side. I guess it depends how fat I make it. I mean, it's going to be fairly fat anyway, isn't it? I know I said I wasn't going to keep moving it. Yeah, it's chunky before we put anything in. Might need to take a couple of papers out of there. And this is how I end up with, see, I never was keen on that one. This is how I end up with so many papers because I put them together. There's a white lined one that I'm not that fussed about. Take all the plain ones out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the envelope. Yeah, I'm not taking any more out. That will just leave me room for a bit more. Not a lot more, but a few more pieces of ephemera. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I will, like I say, put a few bits of fabric, but not too much, looking at the bulk on here. And next time we'll sew the signature in and then stick in some inside pockets, and then we'll be ready to fill it. We'll fill it in one session, I would think. Okay, so tomorrow is Scraps on Sunday, and then it's Masterboard Monday, and then Tuesday is the Facebook challenge, so we'll be back with this on Wednesday. Okay, thank you for keeping me company for half an hour or so. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.